Hello everyone, hope you're having a great week. This is Ryan Keenan back again with your weekly market update in Monterey County. This week we saw what is most likely the impact of interest rates moving higher from 2 to 4 months ago. Keep in mind the policies of the Federal Reserve do not have an immediate impact on the economy, even less so with real estate. We usually see it make a difference in about 2 to 4 months. It takes some time. So this is what we're seeing now. We are seeing a slowdown in Monterey County right now. There are 469 listings as of the time of the recording of this video, October 12th, in Monterey County. 98 of these listings were active this week and 44 sold. There are also 21 pending listings and 36 contingent listings. We saw 34 total price decreases, which is 13% of all listings in Monterey County. As far as contingent contracts go forward, we saw 5 of those and 9 expired listings. In Carmel, there are 60 active listings right now. There are 13 contingent and 11 pending. This week, there are 6 active listings in Carmel and 1 price decrease. The price decrease was in a 55 and older community. There were 0 houses sold this week in Carmel, and this is a theme for the week, as I call this the zero week, where we see very low sales across Monterey County. In Carmel Valley, there are 29 active listings this week. There are 6 contingent and 1 pending listing. We saw 3 price decreases in Carmel Valley this week. 37136 Nason lowered their price by $100,000. 12500 Saddle Road lowered their price by $155,000. I went and looked at this house and it is extremely turnkey. There is a modified garage that was turned into an extra room, which is kind of funky, but it's still a great house and has a decent sized lot and backyard. Also, East Carmel Valley Road 33751 lowered their price by $144,000. These are huge price drops in Carmel Valley. We saw 0 contingent and 0 pending houses this week in Carmel Valley, as the slowdown is happening there as well. In East Garrison, there is a total of 7 active listings right now. There are 2 active listings this week in East Garrison and 2 contingent, as well as 2 price decreases of $50,000 and $100,000. There were 9 canceled contracts in East Garrison right now. East Garrison continues to struggle, and sellers are not putting their house on the market in this area. This could be a good or bad thing. Good because they like the area and they think they're going to stay for a while, so there's not a lot of investors and not a lot of renters, not a lot of turnover. Or it could be bad because we could continue to see a low inventory environment in East Garrison because sellers do not want to sell because they do not think it is a good time to do so in East Garrison. Further south in Greenfield, currently there are 22 active listings in Greenfield with 0 active this week. There are 2 contingent and 3 pending listings in Greenfield. We also saw 2 price decreases in Greenfield of $81,000 and $15,000, with 0 houses selling this week in Greenfield. In King City, there are 18 active listings, and we saw 2 price decreases of $100,000 and $8,000. There are 2 active listings this week and 0 houses sold in King City. Keep in mind, these are the parameters for smaller markets that people want to live in Monterey County, but want more land or a bigger lot for less money. These are good market signs of where things could be headed. In Marina, there are 25 active listings. There are 3 active this week with 0 sold this week in Marina. There are 2 price decreases of $48,000 and $20,000 in Marina. In Monterey, we have 41 active listings total. There are 6 active this week and 1 pending. The days on market for the house that is pending was 3 days before an offer was accepted, and it was also an 11-day escrow. That is a very aggressive for this market, and something that we would not typically see this year, as we saw a lot of that last year, is buyers wanted to make more competitive offers to beat out less competitive offers so that they could ultimately win the house. There were 3 price decreases this week in Monterey: $20,000, $140,000, and $40,000. In Pacific Grove, there are 21 active listings as of now. There are 11 contingent and 2 pending homes. 7 of the 11 that were on the market for less than 20 days, which is something we have not seen in Pacific Grove in a very long time. There were actually only 2 price decreases in Pacific Grove this week: $71,050 and $52,000. There are 0 contingent, 0 pending, and 0 houses sold this week in Pacific Grove. In Pebble Beach, there are 29 active listings. We only saw 1 active listing this week with no pending, no sold, and no contingent houses this week in Pebble Beach. In Salinas, there are 121 active listings currently, 44 contingent listings, and 25 pending listings. We saw 11 price decreases just this week in Salinas. Shockingly, there are 0 contingent, 0 pending, and 0 houses sold this week in Salinas. In Seaside, there are 28 active listings currently. There are 4 active listings this week. We saw 5 contingent listings this week in Seaside, which is a lot for this area. 1767 Hilton lowered the price by $95,000. That's it for this week's market update. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions. Have an awesome day or night. As you can tell, it's dark outside. I look forward to talking with you soon. Take care.